It's summer and I do not have to deal with any more finals, but what that does mean is that I am currently drowning in the remnants of my disaster of a room since finals ended. I want to do my yearly summer clean out. First off, I'm gonna make a list with all of the things that I need to go through or clean. And there's also a little bit of dirty laundry in the bathroom, but I'm not gonna show the bathroom for my own sake because it is nasty. I thought it'd be nice to, as I'm cleaning, just do a voiceover reflecting on what this past year has been like in the passage of time. I find that after a big stressful period is over, the best way to fully clear out the energy is just to clean. To physically move those bad vibes out of your space and make way for new ones. This physical separation of time also helps a mental separation of times, like those checkpoints you use to mentally separate periods in your life, which I find is especially important now that the majority of our time, or at least my time, is spent in my house. It's weird to think just how quick this past year flew by. I'm already done with freshman year, and yet I don't feel that way. My blood sugar is at like 0 right now. I'm really hungry, so I think I'm just gonna leave it here, go eat dinner, and then I'll come back and continue. I just got my student ID and college t-shirt the other day, and I've never met any of my professors or my college friends in real life. I can count the times I've been on campus on one hand. I don't feel 18 or like a sophomore to be, and from the people I've spoken to, none of us feel that way. Even though turning 18 has still caused some changes to the way I think. Mostly it's just made me realize how young the people around me are. Like there's a sort of relativity to youth. The people that seemed old to me a few years ago seem closer to my age. My 24-year-old teachers from high school are just 6 years away from me. I guess I had never fully thought about just how young they were. Especially this year, there's been a lot of changes to the way I think and feel and just my life situations. I've started thinking about the little changes, things I said I'd never want, and now I do. How I said I'd never be vegan, how I said I'd never get a nose piercing or a mullet, but now I want both of those things. You'll see it later in the video anyways, because present me has the bullet. You know, a lot has changed during the filming of the video, when the hair I started with is completely different to the hair at the end. The keyword seems to be never. Whenever I say I'll never do something, the world seems to position itself in a way so as to prove me wrong. There are bigger things like the fact that I'm no longer as certain of my college major, and then there are even bigger changes. Things I can't talk about on YouTube, but that could potentially change the way my life works out. And I'm learning how to cope with change. Because I feel like throughout my life, everything has stayed pretty stable, but now it isn't anymore. Now maintaining that stability or learning how to live without it is up to me. If you're going through any big changes, just know that everything will be alright in the end. Life has a way of working things out. I sound like a teacher I used to have whose email sign-off was literally just breathe. But it's true though, things will work out. I think cleaning is a nice time to just talk about this kind of thing because You end up coming across so many mementos that remind you of just how much you've changed, and items that remind you of just how much you appreciate the people currently in your life and the people who were in your life. You find items you had forgotten about and get rid of things that no longer serve you. This was the final result. 2 trash bags, one with clothing to donate and the other with things to throw away. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you drop a like down below. If you really liked and you'd like to see more where this came from, then hit that subscribe button. Comment if your heart so desires, and I shall see you in the next one.